Alright, we got some things in the mail today. Just got Charlie's pistons. So we had to get a full new set of 4 because one of his had a scratch on it and they only send them in sets of 4. You can only buy them in sets of 4. So we had to get a new set of pistons, and we got a new set of rods locally, and we also got the bearings. So we have everything here to rebuild Charlie's Wago. So that's probably what we'll be doing today, is just trying to get his up and running. And also I got this box in as well. This right here is my axle for the hatch. This came from Insane Shafts. I sent my old one in and they took a look at it and they just sent me a new one. All I had to pay for was the shipping to get it out, to get the axle out there, and that was like 17 bucks. So I got a new axle for the hatch, so that's nice that they replaced it. And I'll be putting that in later as well, but probably not in this video, because like I said, we're just gonna try to stick to getting Charlie's Wago up and running.
Alright, so I just decided to use the oil pump off the motor we got. It spins fine and it's a lot cleaner than my other one. Here's my old one. It was sticking. It actually wasn't even turning before I took this cover off. But I ported this one on both the inlet and the outlet, and I made a little shim just out of a washer. For this, it'll increase the oil pressure. Put that together. Yeah, I've read that shimming these will add anywhere from 5 to 10 PSI more. It's a pretty thick washer, so.
Thick with 2 C's.
Double C.
We already ran into a problem on these new pistons I got. They've got some design flaw. We're shaving that bump right here down because it's hitting on the top part of the rod and it won't. There's no room for the wrist pin to go through. Alright, we got all the pistons ground down. Hopefully it doesn't throw off the balance too much. I doubt it'll be noticeable. And we're gonna start putting it all together.
Did you like one?
Here's our finished product. Ghetto, but it works.
See?
It's not
Proven.
It works.
Snap ring in.
Look at that.
Dunskies.
It's badass.
So right now we're getting ready to check the gap on the piston ring. That's the space right here when it's on the piston and like inside the block. So to do that, you need a feeler gauge, and then you got to push these guys down in there a little ways, and then you just measure that gap once it's down in the cylinder.
So we're gonna gap them per cylinder, not just all in the same cylinder.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We'll gap each one in each cylinder just in case there's any difference. Yeah, so that one right there has 0 gap. So we're gonna have to file a bit off that one right there.
that's how thick it should be.
Yeah.
We're close, we're not there.
Alright, so got all the rings on this first piston right here. If you guys want to know, we gapped the top ring to 19 thousandths or 18 thousandths, and then the second one we did 20 thousandths, and then the 2 oil rings we did 24 thousandths. So they're a little loose for boost. So, but it's good. Got the first one done, so now I just got to get the other 3 all put together, and then we'll push them into the block. So right now they're windowing the gaps on the rings, and what that is, if this is like on the piston right here, you want to make sure you have these gaps like clocked correctly. I honestly don't even know what difference it makes, but for instance, you like don't want the gaps over each other like that. You want to just make sure they're clocked right. And we're just going off like OEM specs, aren't right? Yeah, so we're just going off OEM specs, and that should be good enough. And then once we get all these clocked, we'll just put some oil down in the cylinders and we'll be good to press them in. Moist.
Moister than an oyster.
Oh, a little bit that hole real good. Oh, the whole fist. Look at him go, right?
Says 4 fingers, isn't it?
Damn.
Come on, get elbow deep.
Getting ready to put the piston in. Oh, there it goes.
Like a glove. Like a glove.
Heck of there.
Ooh,
2 for 2.
two more to go.
Okay, ready?
Almost. You test.
Oh, I felt that one.
No fucks that time, Mike. You go too slow jamming in the hole.
Wow, Speedy. That's so that's
So that's speedy? Wow.
so that's Speedy. Wow. Got all the rods and pistons put in there. So now we're getting the main bearings put in.
This isn't engine assembly lube. This is straight out of the bedroom.
Oh.
Astroglide.
KY isn't hers.
KY isn't hers.
We're just putting some assembly lube on each bearing.
It's a shit ton.
Fuck it, bro.
I'm gonna have Taco Bell for lunch.
Wait, didn't you not want to check the clearances first before you put that on?
Oh shit.
Wow.
Too late?
We're just going together.
Fuck it. Nah, dude,
going
just
together with it.
we're just gonna slap this thing together.
Going
It's good.
Okay, we need to put 2 of these down.
So we were gonna plastic gauge it, but we're just gonna we say
Fuck
fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too much time and effort.
Plastic gauge is for actual engine builders.
Yeah, we don't know how. Everyone watching is gonna be like, you guys are fucking retarded.
Idiots.
Fucking stupid. That's why your car blows up.
Right. No, we'll just tell them we measured it the first time and look where that goes. You remember what way these go? If the ridges go out or in towards the crank?
We should look it up, double check.
Anybody on the interwebs, if you know which way this goes, please tell us. Comment below. Until then, we're gonna go with this side out.
So tell us and we'll pull the motor back out and get that fixed.
So once we fry these bearings, we'll pull it out again. We'll listen to you guys. Yes.
I'm pretty sure they face out.
I feel like
Install your thrust bearing with notches facing out.
Oh, called it.
Wow, you're a genius.
Alright, so we have a second problem. Rods are hitting the block, so it can't spin. It only goes so far. So we're gonna have to take it back apart and notch the bottom of the cylinder walls. Alright, we got it back apart and we went and picked up a bit for the die grinder to cut through the sleeves because we only had aluminum bits.
Alright, we just got them all notched out. We need to go run and get some brake cleaner real quick to clean all the shavings out of there. But looks pretty good. Custom Wyatt Stangali CNC job.
Yes.
With a, what was that, like just an air grinder? Like a Dremel.
Yeah. Yes. Precision, nothing but the best. It's cool. You got your assembly goop. You can never have too much.
Nope.
Oh, Jesus. Got away from me there, mate.
Look at all that.
So just lather it.
Thick bead of assembly.
Yes,
lube.
it's. Just imagine you're trying to fill the gap the Titanic sank to,
Yeah.
and you're just filling her in. Fucking A, mate.
Ready for the crank.
You want me to just get that one and then I'll spin it around? Or not?
No, we're good here.
Bitch.
Tap her in.
Once it changes tone, you will know that it is flush.
Yep.
You see how it got more dull instead of a metallic?
Yeah.
There you go. She's flush. Now we just gotta put the bolts in, torque them down, put the oil pan on it, assemble the top end, and we're good to go.
Yep. Alright, everything's back on. It does hit a little where we notched, but not enough for me to care. We might just do it by hand for a few times till it wears down and then run it. Yeah, after deciding we're gonna roll with it, I'm gonna put on the ported and shimmed pump I made.
It's so fucked.
Alright, got the main crank bridge torqued down to spec. Going on with the oil pump. I guess this is gonna be a trial by error with the clearances on these rods because I don't think it's gonna work, but fuck it, we're gonna give it a try.
Alright, I just got the oil pan and the pickup on. One step closer. Gonna throw the flywheel and everything back on.
Yeah, bitch.
Should be good to go soon. I'm gonna punch this ground so hard.
Go, mate. Fucking titties.
Made in China.
Got the whole bottom end put back together. Right now getting the tranny put back on. Then we're just gonna put it back in the car without the head on it, and then we'll throw that on after. Just because it's easier to get to the back mount. Oh wait, it's on this side. There's a back mount on this side that's easier to get to with the head off there. So once he gets the tranny bolted up, we'll get it in the car.
Alright, got the tranny bolted on, the oil filter and the sandwich plate with an oil gauge this time. Alright, it's just past 3 in the morning. I just got the transfer case on. And it's ready to go back in. So I'll probably do a time lapse of that. Hopefully have it done.
Just dropped the motor off the freaking cherry picker. I wonder if you'll be able to see it in the time lapse. It was brutal.
It wasn't that bad.
Currently,
Keep going.
yeah, look at the mark from where the tranny hit down there.
Where?
Right there, that white spot.
Where?
Right there.
Where? Oh, on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Keep going up.
It's freaking 3 in the morning.
Alright, it's pretty much 7 in the morning. I just got all my stuff back in the wagon. Just needs a couple little things and oil and coolant. But I'm gonna throw the tires back on and drop it down so I can fill those up. And I probably won't start my car up because it is Sunday morning and we have neighbors and this car is not quiet. So we'll see. Okay, so everything is back together. It's got oil in the motor and the tranny, and it's got antifreeze. And I went to start it and the battery is dead. So I'm just gonna take a break from this and probably charge the battery later.
Well, it is the following day. I went to bed at like 4 in the morning and Charlie stayed up and got it done. So it looks pretty much all together. I'm not sure if he's tried to start it yet, but the spark plug wires aren't in there. I'm not going to mess with it because it's his deal. But looks like it's almost back together. And I'm just going to make a video real quick for you guys. Sorry I didn't upload anything in the last couple days. But mainly last night we were staying up trying to get it done. And I was just way too tired to make a video. But I'm gonna get a video up right now, and then we'll probably be working on his and getting it running for the rest of today. And hopefully all goes well. You can also check out his sick new valve cover. So I will probably make another video later tonight, and I'll let you guys know how it's coming along.